Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Monday the 12th of July 2021. I hope you're feeling fine and enjoying the new week as it has begun. I'm going to be attempting the New York Times hard level puzzle. Sorry, I'm not doing it on paper for those of you that like paper, and that's because I don't have any toner for my printer. It's on the way being delivered, maybe tomorrow or something. So I think maybe Wednesday till I can get some paper puzzles back on. We're in lockdown here in sunny Bangkok. Right, so I should do this on screen. And what do I see? I'm not going to explain the rules because you should know them already. Okay, I see this 8 blocks all the way up here. This 8 blocks all the way up here. Okay, so 8 blocking here, 8 blocking here. So that just leaves us one square, so we can fit an 8 there. This square here has got to be an 8, hasn't it? Because look, okay, so no 8 in this right hand column here. But look, this, let's highlight these again. Look, 8 blocking across here, right? 8 blocking across here, 8 blocking across here, but look, 8 blocking down here, so 8 is going to be in one of these two squares here, so 8 is going to block this square as well. So blocking along this bottom row, this penultimate row, blocking here, so 8's got to be there. Since I'm on that column, I also notice 3 blocking across here, 3 blocking across here. So 3 has got to be in one of these two squares, right? So it's not here or here. So 3 blocking across here, 3 blocking across here, and 3 blocking down here. In fact, will give us a 3 there as well. Or actually, I could have seen it without noting that these two were 3. Didn't need to see that. Anyway, they are. Usually these puzzles are pretty tough, I must admit. Okay, so I see this square here as being a 4, because 4 here blocks along here, 4 here blocks up here, so this square or this square has to be a 4. We can't define which is which just yet, but it will block along here, so none of these squares can be a 4. And then we have a 4 blocking down here, a 4 blocking up here, and so that has to be a 4 there, doesn't it? Is that right? Let me just say that again. 4 blocking across, so 4 being these two squares, blocking here, blocking, yes. Okay. I've turned the air conditioning off and I noticed that it's very hot already. The temperature has gone back up again. We had some rain for a few days and that cooled things down here, but suddenly the sun's come out again, and just turn the aircon off just starting this video, and the temperature is already rising. I can feel it. Okay. Excuse me if I'm looking rather slow today. Well, okay, so that means I'm going to have to be, look more rigorously and be a bit more methodical here. So 1's blocking down here, 1's across here, nothing much there. 2's are here or here. Down here we don't know just yet. 2s are in these 3 squares here, over here. 2s are like this. 2s, no. Okay, 3s. How are we doing on 3s? 3 blocking here, that gives us 4 squares, and there 3 is here or here, so 3 is here or here, and here or here. Nope. Can't tell anything good from that. 4s. Nope, not getting much from that either. 5s. 5s are limited to these 2 squares here. Not much else. 6s blocking here. Blocking here. Okay, 6s here or here. 6. 7s. Okay, well I do notice something. I notice 6 and 7 are in these 2 squares, because 6 and 7 both block across here, so let's put those candidates in. It looks like it's going to be a real toughie, so I'm going to just jump straight in and put some candidates in. So missing here now will be 1, like this, because that blocks down here. 3 has got to be in these squares here, and 2 is in these squares here. Okay. It doesn't do a great deal, but anyway. I'm not getting anywhere much. So what's missing from down here? 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay, this has to be a 3 now, doesn't it? I just realized this 3 blocks this square and this square already. So 3 we can actually place. This is a 3, and this is a 1, and this is a 2. That's better. This clearly has to be a 2 as well. Now 2 blocking here, 2 blocking up, 2 blocking down, 2 blocking across. So that's a 2. We know this has got to be a 7 or 6 because we have a 7 or 6 down here. This has got to be the same, 7 or 6. But we'll come back to it later since we are not sure just a moment. Now, has that done anything else for us? So let's see over here now, what can we place? 4 blocks across here, so let's put in the candidates for 4 like this. 5 blocks up here, so 5 is like this. 7 blocks across here. Gives us 3 squares, doesn't it? And how about the 6? 4, 5, 7, 6. What's the other number? 9. Oh, 9 blocks. Okay, so 9 blocks up here. So this is actually a pair of 9 and 5 now, so it can't be 4. The 4 that I placed there we don't need now. We can in fact definitely state that 4 lives in this cell. Okay, now we'll put in a pair of 4s up here since we have this blocking here, this blocking up here. We also know that 1 is blocking this column here and 1 blocks across the top, so 1 has got to be in these 2 squares like that. This 3 blocks up here, so no 3 allowed in this column, and this 3 blocks across here, so we can actually place a 3 there. 1, 4, so what else is missing? 6 and 7 from here, is it? Well, okay, 6, so that means, okay, if 6 and 7 are missing here, 6 and 7 are also missing here, but clearly we've got an intersecting 7, so that's got to be a 6, that's got to be a 7. The missing number here now has got to be a 2, right? Okay. No, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rather. 6. Sorry, I should say a 6. Apologize. 6. There we go. So now we have 1, 4, and 6, right? Still know that this is a 7 or a 6. In fact, I'm going to put those candidates in. Something's wrong. It's not a 6, is it? Can't be a 6. It's got to be a 7. We can place it now, because I just filled in this one. I forgot. Right, okay, that's better. So now 6 blocking across here, 6 blocking here will give us a pair of 6s in these two squares. That'll give us 6s all the way up though, so that's not that great. What about across here? 7 and 6 blocking across here. We've got 7 and 6 here, so 7 and 6 have to be in this row here. We just can't limit them though, so 7 and 6 like this. What else? Can't quite see it. Okay, so let's do what we can here. This 8 blocks down here. Okay, I'm just going to highlight for you. Oh no, it doesn't. This 8 blocks down here, like, I know what I do need to do. Get rid of that. This 8, I'll say blocks down here. This 8 blocks across. So we can place 8 candidates here and up here in these two squares. We also have an 8 blocking across here as well, this square, so 8's got to be here and here, like that. This 7 blocks across here, so 7's going to be a pair in these two squares, and the 6, we can't do anything, we don't know anything about 6, so 6 is going to be in any of those. We've completed that block there. Now back to this block down here. Anything else we can do? Okay, so 4, there's 4 blocking down here, 4 across, 4 across. So we have a pair of candidates in these two squares here. Not much else. I'm not really seeing what I want to see, so I shall come up in other places. Right, 1, 2, 3, anything? What about 5? How about 9? No. 5, 9, 6, 1. I think this has got to be a 5 or 9, hasn't it? Okay, can it be a 1? No. Can it be a 2? No. 3? No. 4? No. 5? Yes. 6? No, because we've got here. 7? No. So this is a 5 and 9. Okay, so this is helpful because we have a 5 and 9 in this row already. So we have a matching pair here. So whatever number is left has to go in this square. So 1, it's a 2. We can actually place a 2 in that square now. Okay. Down here, that's going to give us a pair of 2s down here, but that's about it. There's 3 blocks down here. There's 3. Oh, I know already, or said rather earlier on, 3 is in limited to these two squares, isn't it? So back over here now. 5, 9, 6. What's the other number? 1. Okay, I'm just going to fill in these other candidates. They can actually go anywhere. 5, 9, 5, 9, 5, 9, like this. Down here, then 1 is a candidate in these squares because of this 1 blocking down here. 2, 3, 4 we have already. There's 5 blocks down here, so that will mean a candidate in each of these 3 places. 6 can go anywhere. 7 is blocked along here and is limited to this middle row. 8 we have already, and 9 is blocking this right hand column, and so like this. That's a lot of candidates again. Okay, So what's blocking down? So let's get the rest of the candidates in this block. 1 blocks all the way down here and across here. So 1 we can fill in like this. 2 we have, 3 we have, 4 we have, 5 we don't know. 5 blocks across this middle row and down here. So 5 is like this. 6 blocks across this top. Oh, 6 we have, sorry, 7 we have, 8 we have. The last number missing is, oh, we're going to get a single 5 here, that's good. The 9 missing across, blocking across here I should say, and 9 blocking down. That's going to give us candidate 9 like this. And so that's very nice actually, because now we can place this 5 as a single, but very importantly we can get rid of candidate 5, and that will give us a pair of 8 and 9. So now we can also get rid of 8 and 9 in this block, so those 9s can go. And also 8 and 9 means that whatever is missing here we can find. 1, 2, 3, 4, it's a 5, isn't it? So we can place our 5 there now, and clearly this is not a 9 now, that's a 5 now, that's a 9. This is now a 5 and that's a 9. Okay, let's get rid of candidate 9s where we don't need them. Here and here and here, and along here as well. 9, 9. So that gives us a single 9 here now, like that. And this 8 or 9, well, the 9 has to be here and the 8 is here. We can get rid of this 8 now, giving us a 6. Okay, and now 7 or 6, that's a 7 clearly, and this is the 8 here. This 5 means that we can get rid of candidate 5 here, and that will give us just 1 5, which is there, so we can actually place it. And let's get rid of candidate 5 here, giving us a 1 6, 1 6 7 6 and 1 7 6. That's looking good. 1 5 1 5 6 and 1 6. That's looking good. Now down here, I'm sure there's something else I've forgotten to remove, because there's 3 numbers and there's only 2 squares. So okay, it's the 7 has got to go, and the 6 has got to go. Actually, it's 4 numbers. So now we're left with a 1 and 2. Now we have 1 or 2. So this can't be a 1 now. It's got to be a 3. And this can't be a 1 or a 3. It's got to be a 7 or a 6. So 7 and 6, 7 and 6 here. Okay, that's good. Now here we have a unique rectangle, 7 and 6, 7 and 6, 7 and 6. This can't be either 7 or 6, because otherwise we would have a pattern, which means the game is not unique. And so we have a third number in that block, in the box I should say, and it has to be a 1. And so now we know this is a 6, this is a 7, and this is a 6. Oh, 6, sorry, because we have the 1 here already. And we can get rid of candidate 6 here. Excuse me, clicking the wrong keys, right? And now we have 1 of 5. So now it's looking much easier and more relatable, isn't it? You know, the puzzle got rid of a lot of candidates there. I think I'm quite fortunate that I started on that chute. Can even finish a bit more, because look here, we've got the 7 already. So this is a 6 and this is a 7 now. So we're limited to 1 and 2. 1 and 2 we can't tell just yet, but we probably won't take so long to do it. Right, well, I better get moving down here, I suppose. Let's see what we can do. We've got 7, 6 here. Anything? Okay, 1s can go anywhere. Twos are blocking down here, and that's it. Threes are blocking down here and along here, so 3 is possible in these 2 squares. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 we have already. 9 blocks across this row, and also 9 in the middle here, so 9 is available in these 2 places here. Now let's see if we can do anything about this. 1, 2, 4, 8. Okay, I think that's about it. Let's see what else I can do at the moment. So let's finish off filling in these candidates now. One, oh dear, one is just not. Have I got anything here yet? Oh, let's get rid of this 6 first. Anything else? Okay, right, so ones are like this because this one blocks the top row. 2 blocks across here and up here, giving us a pair in these 2 squares here. 3 blocks across here, and up here, giving us a pair here and here. 4 blocks across the middle row and up here, and that's it. So 4 can appear in these squares. 5 across the middle row, 5 across the bottom row, and 5 up here, giving us a pair of 5s like this. 6 blocking across here, up here, and up here, so 6s appear in these 2 squares. 7s, oh, we've got everything to find, haven't we? 7s blocking across here. I think we've placed a 7, haven't we? Because actually we've got all the other 7s, so I didn't realize that. So let's just double check. 7 blocking up here, across here, and up here. Yeah. So that's a 7. So now we had a 6 as part of a pair, so we can place that 6. And was there something else? 3, right? So 3 now we know is here. Okay. Now, so now we've got a 6 here. This clearly has to be a 4, and this clearly has to be a 5. Now that we've got 5 here, this is a 1, and this is a 5. Okay, let's get rid of candidate 1 where we don't need it, just to make life a bit easier. Okay. Okay, down here I see 1 and 4. Oh no, I better finish putting in the candidates. Yeah, sorry, almost made a faux pas because I have not finished putting in the candidates, and that's dangerous. Don't make that mistake, I've done it before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 and 9 we've got to get now. 8 blocks across here and up the middle, so 8 is in fact a pair here and here. And 9 blocks across here, and so in fact we can place, is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 9 now has to go here because that's our empty square, and that will also give us a single 1 here, and now that has to be a 6 of course, and this will have to be a 1, and so this will have to be a 4, and if that is a 4 then this is a 1, and that's a 3. If that's a 1, this is a 2, and this is a 1. Shall we get rid of these candidates to avoid any last minute confusion, although they're almost there. So get rid of 2 here, 2 here. Something's wrong, we've got 2 different numbers, 4, 8 and 1, 8. So of course we can't have the 1 anymore since we've got a 1 now. So now this is the 8, this is the 4. Let's do this properly. Let's get rid of candidate 3 here, candidate 1 here. That will leave us with 2 and 9. Let's up here, let's get rid of candidate 4 and candidate 1. So this 8 means that this 8 down here means that this square can't be 8. It's got to be 2. And this has got to be 8. Now this 2 means that this is a 9. So I'm going to put in a 2 here now. Down here 7 means that that's got to be a 6. Now we're left with one number which is a 7. I'm just going to remove the 6. Oh, sorry. How do I undo? I'm just going to remove the 6. I placed it. Undo. Okay, that's it, and leave a 7 in there. Because if I click on the 7, it's going to say game over and the screen will disappear and you won't be able to see the final solution. So just leaving it up on the screen for you now. It is a 7, take my word for it. If not, I shall click it now and see what happens. But anyway, goodbye. Please come again and watch as much Sudoku as you want to. Don't let it take over your life though.